Cine.
Pals. What is going on, everybody? I'm Jaby, Koay, joined by Charlie Kirk.
What's up?
We are watching Ironheart. This is season 1, episode 1, 2, and 3. So thanks so much for joining us. If you want to watch the whole thing with us without any cuts or interruptions, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/cinejump. You will need your own access to the show through Disney Plus, so you can open up each episode side by side with our reaction. We give you a 3-2-1 countdown sync, and it's like you're watching with two of your favorite pals from the internet. Okie dokie, here we go.
Your girlfriend be bigger than Jobs.
Right.
Bigger than Gates.
Right.
Bigger than Pym.
Right.
Bigger than Stark.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
So optimistic.
A knife Thorne his hammer. Alright, see, now we gotta cut the video off.
That's too much. You went too far. You flicked too hard.
I just wanna be happy.
Aw, same.
What happened to her
Tragedy,
best friend?
that's what.
Is that what happened?
I don't know. Every superhero story always starts with a tragedy, you know?
Not mine,
That's why you're not a superhero.
says you.
I'm here because I can be the greatest inventor of my generation.
Yep.
Which doesn't mean much without the resources to bring my ideas to life. I need cash, money.
Right.
Do you think Tony Stark would
Don't we all?
if he wasn't a billionaire? No shade.
Right. It's true.
And the AI from my prototype already
what?
costs millions of dollars, which clearly I don't have. So yeah, my means of fundraising have been a little experimental.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. Oh, wow.
My method goes beyond rules and red tape. I want to continue Mr. Stark's legacy and revolutionize safety.
Okay.
My suits would shorten the response time of first responders, firefighters, search and rescue teams.
That would be helpful.
Yeah.
Innovation does not come without risks.
Oh, God.
Ah, she did something. Everybody else.
With all that considered, I thought maybe you could convince the board to extend my grant just one more year.
on.
For a split second, I thought it was breaking the fourth wall.
Late, this could change the world.
He's really struggling back there.
He's exaggerating.
Riri, I understand why this project is a passion of
He's
yours.
got scratches on his face, too.
With as many disciplinary hearings on record and
'Cause
still
she's
no
brilliant.
true matriculation towards a degree.
What do I get out of matriculation? Some job in Palo Alto with a tiny window?
She needs to be an entrepreneur.
I want real life scientific epiphanies. You want me to do homework? I have to explain to my professors.
And what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Riri, that's a hot pile of garbage. Trash, and you know it.
Wow. Way to undermine that moment.
And I work hard to get qualified people like us into seats here, but you're making it impossible. You sold completed assignments to students at every
Oh,
school in the area.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I somberly accept responsibility and will get right back to my studies.
No, you're expelled.
Just gotta bring in the bad news
Given your
now.
history here and the financial impact of yesterday's incident, it's too late.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. You messed up too much.
You're expelling me?
Yep.
Effective. Immediately.
Oh, he's too happy about it, though.
Well, I mean, he's concerned for his well-being.
I mean, plagiarism in the field of academics is pretty serious.
You flicked too hard. Uh-oh. What's he gonna do now?
Take all your work. Take all the resources.
Oh my goodness
Dang.
gracious. Oh,
Oh, she's just taking her whole suit.
getting armored up
Yeah.
before we head out.
Anything that's not hers.
I would never. Well, that was her own grant money. I did that, right?
Yeah, so it's hers. That's pretty cool.
Deuces.
Bye.
Hey, Trevor! You in there? Stop.
Oh, she's got Trevor.
Trevor looks like the
The
Microsoft
paperclip,
Word
yeah.
toothpick.
Paperclip.
Paperclip.
I'm Trevor.
Okay. 30216RW.
Access granted.
Nice.
Take us home, Trevor.
Home is not a known location.
Chicago.
Chicago is an American rock band.
Oh my God,
That's
you're
not gonna help.
useless.
Setting course to Chicago, Illinois.
Thank you.
We have to work on that. The little pencil, Trevor.
I mean, AI just knows too much. This looks bad.
You guys in position or what? System disabled.
Love the nails.
Go, guys. Rock and roll.
Blood siblings to John. We're ready.
Something sus.
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe they're just here to help.
System just went back online. Hang on a second. Don't worry, guys. I got it. Don't panic.
Is she gonna join in with them?
Come on, Stu.
It's Rampage, not Stu.
Code names!
Rampage, such a great name.
Okay, system disabled. You're good to go again.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
We are in.
All right.
It's interesting how often in movies and shows, people will hit a computer to make it work right. I'm like, that's not how you computer.
Don't do that.
It is right behind that door.
Okay. Oh, god damn it. Why did you think that would work?
The alarm going off?
No.
I thought we were in the clear, Stu.
Damn it.
It's
His name is Rampage.
Y'all got company.
Oh my god, they got come out of nowhere.
Oh shit. Okay.
Ow,
Whoa.
twice to the back.
Ouch. Man. Oh, that was cool. Get him. Ouch. Wait, why am I rooting for these guys?
I can fix this.
The alarm must have triggered a signal block.
Now listen up. Cops are gonna be here any minute thanks to our boy Stewie.
Stewie. Oh no. Oh, they really thought of everything. That's smart. That's really smart.
Yo, Hood. Done stripping the.
Oh!
You need anything else?
What are you doing here?
Go home, get some rest.
What? So what should we do about Stewart?
He's fired, clearly.
Well, make sure you find his replacement first.
I think we know who his replacement's gonna be.
Oh, right.
We need hardware for this one.
Well, we gonna find someone in the next couple of days.
She's
We
gonna
still got tunnel,
land.
heirloom, the big job.
Right now.
Just look up.
Yeah. That's your girl right there.
Vital signs indicate corporeal overload. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Just a little stressed out.
What's that overload about?
Maybe it's like she's feeling emotional being back home.
Some more air.
Okay, Riri.
Or,
No.
uh-oh.
No, don't give up on me now, man. We're almost there.
Oh, that's cool.
I love that they're not even phased. They don't even look up.
Trevor, where you at?
Oh, no.
Nah.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Oh, they can't save us this time.
Oh, shit.
I'm glad they didn't just cut him up.
Manual control.
Uh-oh, wow. They really were like, no, you get nothing, Riri.
That's incredibly dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, yo, get off the street.
I was like, hey, they wrote Ironheart on the street.
Dang, that was you who crashed just now? You need like a Band-Aid?
I'm not trying to be mean, but you look a
Aw.
hot mess. And you're attracting attention.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are.
Oh, he's a good kid. I just think everyone's gonna like run away.
You can call me Miss Riri,
Okay.
because I'm grown and
Uh-huh, you're a kid.
What does your mama call you?
Riri Williams.
Does her outfit even look that strange today? I mean, if I saw someone walking down the street in that, I probably wouldn't bat an eye, honestly.
We live in LA, though.
I'm Lynn.
Well,
Aw.
nice to meet you, Lyndon. Look, we're here.
He's a sweetie.
Well, I said the door.
He hears them?
$20.
Yeah.
I knew there was something.
A lot of kids act out for years after a traumatic event.
But Riri's always been like this, though. I don't know how much of it is her acting out and how much of it is Riri. Riri, you know what I'm saying?
That's awkward.
It's still weighing on Riri after
Can she not take that off? Or is it just easier to carry with it on her head?
I guess.
Is there anything like us? We better get some bail money.
Oh, no.
Riri?
She didn't even say hi. She could have totally taken it off anytime.
Baby. Oh, it's good to see you.
What the hell happened to you?
Fell out the sky.
I should have known that damn suit again. Why do you insist on building your own
Oh, we're gonna
death
sage her?
Because I can.
Just
Clearing the stank aura that you drug in with you. Don't mind me.
Nothing wrong with that.
Which crystal is for wise asses who've been kicked out of school?
Black obsidian.
She said that steak you brought in. Like, she's about to be worshipped by everybody in the city.
Black obsidian is also really good to have in times of grief.
Yeah.
Nobody is grieving. Miss Stanton, I'm fine. Please tell me to go to my room and think about what I've done.
Please just punish me. Set me free.
Hey, so I know you just got back. You free tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
How about right now?
Nah, how about right now?
There we go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Save her.
Wait. We'll be back.
Bye-bye.
You can't just leave it.
I'm glad she's not injured. She just ran out.
Oh, hot girl's supposed to be at the clubs, trying to get some drinks free. But you, Riri Williams, are making an iron suit.
Uh-huh.
People are obsessed with them. I could build 1,000 other things, and no one would care.
Mm-hmm. Everybody cares.
People got no choice but to respect me. Smarter AI, stronger army.
Looks like a lovely place to be walking.
I need a job that pays. A lab so massive they don't notice if I finesse a resource here or there.
I see.
Thinking Dubai.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you don't mind. Just wanted to show you the mural they put up with your stepdad and my sister while you were away.
Oh.
Aw, that's really sweet.
That's cute.
I miss them both.
I just want to be happy.
At one time, your stepdad got stuck under the Celica. Like a jack gave out. He spent hours down there, refused to admit it. He used to say the car needed a glass of alkaline water because it was thirsty.
She's like, can we drive on, please?
Yeah.
Sing along to every song on the radio.
Still sensitive topic for her.
Yeah, she's not ready.
I used to work every waking moment on that trash Barracuda. Whatever happened to it?
I don't have it anymore. I sold it for money. For my suit.
Is she lying?
I don't know.
I'll get you home.
I think that's why, like, she was having anxiety or something when she was flying in.
That makes sense.
That I thought you might like, so I made you a copy. And you
A cassette?
Aw, that's cute.
What?
Listen to it later.
Throwback technology.
See you tomorrow.
Gave her a Walkman and everything. Could have really hooked her up with a boombox.
Walkman is more intimate.
It's more elegant.
Yeah.
That's why it's wrong. You should have given her a big ass boombox.
They had to be that particular converter?
Yes.
I could say no, but yeah. It's gotta be that one. This will help with the hardware, but I still gotta figure out my AI.
Microsoft Word.
Well, then go tell Jim and I'll load everything else.
Jim, I got Tony on line one. He's asking for another extension. Hey, I told you this guy need to pay.
What a character.
That guy's got big eyes.
Riri Williams. Did you look at that? I was just telling Iris about your big Tony Stark fellowship.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was such a blessing.
The school I got kicked out of.
Little girl, 9, 10. You used to come in here and haggle with me.
we're doing
Speaking
that
of which,
again.
yeah.
This time I was hoping just this once that you'd actually let me.
Hoping you let her pay with large bills.
No.
Oh, shit.
It already starts.
You gonna grab your change, Miss Williams?
Oh, this is so awkward. No.
Could not open the local section of the trip and not see a story on her. Hey, finished 9th grade at age 11. Started college at 15, and here she is.
All right, so you're a stalker.
The desire to just be like, actually, no, I'm not buying that stuff. Throw that money back in his face.
You know you're too special to be haggling over trash, right? How come you're not working at, like, I don't know, Stark Industries or something? And you're at least as smart as that Tony guy, right?
He's watching. He's paying attention.
I just met you.
Yeah, exactly.
And he contributed immensely to the field, so I won't roast Tony Stark off rip. I don't have $1 billion. And I can't compete without resources.
You know, traditional companies, they didn't work for me either. Not for free thinkers like me and you.
Okay.
He just reeks of sus.
I know.
Come out tomorrow to meet him. When you get there, use the elevator in the kitchen up to the 2nd floor. No pressure.
Uh-huh.
The hideout is in a pizza shop.
Morning, evening.
Bright and early. Pleasure to meet you, Miss Williams.
No handshake on the way out? You can't trust him.
No, but he did just pay for all her gear, so I guess she owes him a visit at least. Actually, you don't owe him anything just because he paid for stuff.
What are we talking about right now, Chara?
Oh, look at that. They were expecting you. I'd feel weird though, even though they said like come on in or whatever. Entering into the employees only area. You're not an employee. Not yet, anyway.
She might be soon, yeah, exactly.
Oh, there it is. Oh, check what's under there, though, because that is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Just a quick peek. He's going to pop up from there, isn't he?
She's got a lack of options. It seems to be the short of it.
Oh, God.
It's a test.
Yeah, totally. Hello? Can you fix the elevator? Because you're a genius. Yo, like that's gonna, whoa.
Is that a bomb?
Oh, shit.
Oh, Lord. Disable it quick.
Oh my, what the hell?
Jesus, like swordfish. Figure it out fast.
Riri, in less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
This is messed up.
Take it to the device on the floor, where you find a gas mask. Good luck.
I'd be pissed, honestly. If this is an interview, shouldn't I know?
She's gonna use the caliper. Watch.
It doesn't matter what she uses. Look at her, she's shook.
Sweats almost as much as you, Stu.
It's Rampage.
Ooh, baby, no.
He has no idea he's watching his replacement right now.
Oh, that's messed up too. Yeah. All right. She's smart. She'll figure this out.
No pressure. You just might die if you don't figure it out quick.
Ooh. Look like we found your replacement.
Oh no, Rampage. Whoa, that's pretty good.
Oh my god, that's clever.
Physics!
Well, she's strong.
Whoa! Lift with your legs, girlfriend.
Why would you do that?
Doesn't matter why I did what I did. What matters is what you did. You beat Stewart's time.
Who is Stewart?
Present.
Oh, Stu.
Stewart Clark.
That's right.
You know him?
Like the Aura X fellow at Rampage on the Tech Makers Discord?
Enchanté.
Enchanté.
See, you fed up with mediocre folks taking your spot, mediocre institutions rejecting your genius.
He's gonna say all the right things.
Making yourself so small to fit inside those awkward boxes they put you in.
Ugh.
When you get to that point, you know, when you're ready,
I'm still not over his outfit. I don't know what he's wearing.
come work for me.
Is he like a vampire?
No. It's daylight.
I know, but like, why is he dressed?
He's not Blade, okay? Just let her go. She'll be back.
There's nunchucks on.
I'm not getting back on that elevator.
Let me show you another way.
I want some stairs.
They're Chekhov's nunchucks.
Oh my God, you're right.
They gotta get used.
So what's it gonna cost?
What?
To get you to change your mind.
Oh my God.
You don't have that kind of money.
$1 billion.
Does he, though? Maybe he does.
I don't think there's $1 billion.
No, that's not enough. But it's more than she's used to.
It definitely made her look. And
Consider this a signing bonus. And if you agree to do the next 3 jobs with us, you'll have way more than this.
I assume these jobs aren't exactly legal.
Legal schmeagle, it's fine.
Look, I don't want to hurt anyone.
It's not like that.
Okay, please explain everything.
Theft, extortion, breaking and entering.
Oh.
Why?
Why do you make iron suits?
He's already lying.
To just help
They
people?
beat up those security guards.
Yeah.
Now, you could try to get this cash out there, but you already know what it's gonna come with. Red tape, delays, strings attached.
Those pesky little things.
You're not asking the right questions, though.
So you in or out?
Ugh. We know she's in.
Don't do it.
If not right now, she'll be back.
Don't do it.
That'd be worth it.
Oh, no.
In like Flynn.
Well, we're gonna need that iron suit tomorrow.
About that.
No problem.
Oh.
A handshake. All right. See.
I don't trust him.
At least he shook her hand. The dude earlier didn't.
Nice.
You know what? Apple really did resolve an issue. Wireless is the way to go.
Hey, Xavier, it's me, Nat. Need you to do Big Sis a favor.
Oh.
I'm
over here.
Natalie?
Riri's cutting up again. Cover for me, all right? I'll be right home.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
Did he do that on purpose?
Why is that on the
She
tape?
was not ready.
Can you run those wires for me, please?
Okay, but did you hear me out?
She's so traumatized. Why would he give her this tape?
Right?
There's literally no benefit to you building an entirely new engine from scratch when you could just swap it.
I know.
Okay, then why'd you do it?
Because he wanted to.
Girl, just wait until we start road tripping in that thing.
Mm.
Hair blowing dramatically. And
Like Thelma and Louise, without the ending.
get some rocket boosters or something. Yeah, that's not my style.
Is it not?
You know what? I'm gonna make you a jetpack, okay? Because I refuse to mess with the body on this thing.
Uh-huh. That's my girl.
Oh God. She's so traumatized.
Yeah, that's what I would have done. I would have taken those right off.
Yeah.
You okay?
No.
Wait, you good? It sounded like you were crying.
What? I wasn't.
Uh-huh.
Let me help.
Why don't you go clean up the shop?
Gary's? You went by there? I tried calling you, but you never want to talk about him or Natalie.
Right.
Now it's my fault that you let Gary's dream die.
You haven't been home that long, so you need a second.
Dang. She's got a lot of issues to resolve.
Mm-hmm.
It's complicated, though.
So the team checked in. We're all set for tomorrow. Let's put our focus on Sheila Zarate at Tunnel.
Yeah, come on, man. Have a seat.
Oh.
What are we up
Another
to?
tattoo?
Is it just a tattoo?
What
It
is
looks like
that?
something else.
Oh my God, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're just gonna steal some juice.
Oh gosh.
People in movies don't need sleep, it seems, or like in
Not when you're
shows.
determined.
But then the next day you have to do a mission.
Just coffee, coffee, coffee.
Oh, okay, just smack it.
No, I guess it is a tattoo.
But it looked like he had some like scars on his back as well.
Let's just take like a 10-minute break, yeah?
Maybe his skin's like super sensitive because something happened to it.
Okay, and he's putting a tattoo over a scar?
Maybe.
That's gonna
Did
cause
she
an
like?
issue.
Did she take all the electricity from Chicago?
Well, at least from the building.
Oh, what's in there?
There's definitely some sort of like ghostly spiritual element, it feels like.
Yeah, magical. Like, is it? Oh no, it sounds kind of demonic, maybe.
Yeah.
That's not Doctor Strange's cape, though, is
No.
it?
No.
No.
Not even close.
Yeah, it's kind of giving like a similar,
Vibe?
maybe.
It hasn't come alive yet.
Not yet. Oh my gosh, is her like new Trevor gonna pick up a whole bunch of stuff from her trauma and it's gonna help her like work through the pain?
100%.
Oh, at least she got a nap in.
No, you up?
Oh shit.
My God. I would have screamed and fallen over.
Oh my God.
Oh, it pulled it from her head.
Hell no.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Wow. Well, she has to face it now,
Natalie?
Trevor.
Well, who the hell else would it be, bitch?
Oh, that's funny. Her AI is her best friend. Wow. I like that though, with her best friend being like, well, who do you think it would be, bitch? Like that could either be a really good thing or
Well, I think it's pretty cool. I mean,
not. But it's gonna be difficult.
I think it's pretty cool insofar as like your friend gets to live on through your creation.
That's true.
It's limited to the capacity of what you know about your friend. It's all being made up from your mind. It's the way you perceived your friend. That's what this AI has generated.
Absolutely. It's
You know?
not your best friend. And also, presumably, the AI is going to learn a bunch of stuff as it goes along. So it's going to turn into like its own
version.
So
Well,
it's-
I don't know how deep they're going to go with it, but I think that you were spot on in that it's going to help her heal.
yeah, she doesn't have a choice. Like she's literally being confronted with it. Like she can't run away from it any longer because it's right there and she has to use the suit.
Mhm.
And so she's going to have to deal with her issues. It is interesting though that the first thing she did was like come home after being expelled, but I guess there's nowhere else for her to go because it seems like she's been running away
Mhm.
this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's interesting that she's like, all right, we're going home. And she seemed really happy about it. But I guess like the closer she gets to home and then when she arrives there, all of those things, those feelings, the trauma that she's been actively running away from this whole time starts to like come towards her and she has to confront it. And it's really daunting.
It seems like so much of Marvel is dealing with trauma.
Yes.
So much. Like, well, the first thing that comes to mind is obviously the first Marvel show, WandaVision.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange was certainly dealing with a certain amount of his own, you know, a version of Doctor Strange anyway, in What If. What else am I thinking of?
I mean, even in Doctor Strange too, like he was dealing with stuff. Like everyone's dealing with stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems like Marvel really loves to lean into the whole like let's heal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Let's grow and we'll heal together.
Yeah. But it just seems to leverage trauma as a means to move a story, like frequently is what it feels like, even though I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. Thor was dealing with his trauma with his mom.
Yeah, literally you could probably look at any Marvel movie or show and there's like some level of trauma that characters are dealing with, but I think that's also
Just a character thing.
it's just a character thing. It's super relatable. Like we're all dealing with stuff and it makes our superhero characters feel like more accessible to us.
You know what's wild is how close this feels like Big Hero 6. Because in Big Hero 6, you know, our main character, is his name Hero, loses his big brother, and then Baymax is effectively his big brother in the form of a creation.
Right.
An AI. And that helps him to heal and deal with the trauma and loss of his older brother.
Right, yeah.
So, and he's also like, you know, a whiz when it comes to robotics and stuff like that. He had the whole thing with the school and then left or something.
Yeah, I mean, they're touching on a lot of things as well, right? Like how Iron Man, Tony Stark, comes from a really privileged background. And so, yes, he's a genius in his own right, and he's amazing and smart and talented and all of that. But he also came from money. So he had that to back him up and like to be able to make those inventions and all.
Yes.
And so like, yeah, she's
I just want to say real
not from
fast.
that same background.
I want you to go on, but I want to say real fast. He did build a robot in a cave and you know, saved himself.
That is true.
So,
that is true. That is
like,
true.
He barely had two stones to smack together.
Smack together. He still got it. So like.
But yes, you're right.
Riri Williams.
He definitely comes from money. I am not, you know, contesting that whatsoever or disputing it.
That's actually a really good rebuttal. Bravo.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, no, I appreciate that they're bringing that up. But you do get that sense of like she is so smart that being in like the school curriculum and stuff, I think it's just not gonna work for her because she's too big for it in a way. Like,
what did you think of the crew? The crew that's recruiting her.
Well, there's some characters in there that I feel particularly drawn to. I don't know who they are, but the one with the really nice nails.
Okay. So I don't know a heck of a lot about hackers and people like that who are very sophisticated with dealing with breaking into stuff. But what little I know is also probably antiquated. It's from the 90s.
Right.
But the person with the nails most closely resembles like that sort of vibe and attitude
Yeah.
of what I associate with hackers and whatnot. But these aren't like just hackers. These are, I don't know what
They
you would
all
call
have
them.
different skills,
Yeah.
I think.
But what are the skills? Did they really like go
Some
into it?
fighting. We've got like tech person. We've got like
Yeah.
clackety computer person. But yeah, no, I think like just visually they've really gone for like, we're gonna have like really fun, colorful characters with like funky hair and fashion and whatnot.
It's just that when I think of who is underneath the mask of someone who belongs to Anonymous, I'm not thinking of Stu. I
like Stu.
I'm thinking of the person with the nails. That's who I'm thinking of. Is like it's more close to that vibe on the spectrum of people.
Right.
You know?
But I think that they covered all different types.
Did they?
In the group.
I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. Or it could just be like various different stereotypes that they've thrown together.
That feels closer to accurate. But yeah, did you like the fight? You seem to like the fight.
I liked the ideas of the fight. Like I liked the things that I was seeing. Like I thought they were really cool. Like I liked how the one person was like sliding across the slippery table and doing stuff. I could see how clunky it looked.
Yeah, I mean,
and
suffers
how it looked like I'm an actor and I learned my marks. Or
Well, no,
I don't know.
it just suffers from that running, what do you call it, symptom of I'm going to punch you.
Yes,
Like-
yes. And you could see it's like,
Yeah.
I'm coming now.
Yeah. Yeah, it has a lot of telegraphing is
Yes.
the shorthand for
Uh-huh.
it. That's why I'm asking you what you thought, because I feel like maybe most people don't notice that stuff.
I noticed it.
Okay, you noticed
but
it.
I liked the ideas.
Okay.
That's what I was getting into. Like I liked the cool concepts that they were doing for the movement. I didn't necessarily love the execution.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah,
And
I knew you wouldn't.
I don't know how much I buy into the crew. I think that's my feeling at the moment. I'm here for the journey, and I'm
Yeah.
just like seeing where it goes. And I'm hoping that as the show progresses, I'll fall in love with all the characters, be it whether they're good or bad. Like fall in love with them in how they contribute to the story.
Yeah.
But as of this moment, I'm like the only person I really care about is Riri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even with that, I'm kind of like, come on, Riri, I need you to like get it together a little bit more. But also with Anthony Ramos's character, Parker, right off the bat, he seems super sus. Now, I don't know if that was a choice, but I almost kind of wish that, they came at it where his character maybe is a little bit more charming or like, I don't know, friendly or something, where maybe she feels instantly at ease by him. And then later on, you find out that he's not a good guy, but maybe they're doing something different with that, where they're like flipping it on its head. Because I just don't.
Yeah.
I'm just getting like red flags with him all over the place.
I half agree with you insofar as it would have been great if he had a charming vibe to him.
Mm-hmm.
But I look at Riri, at least as the show is communicating to me, as someone who's very smart. She maybe she makes moves that aren't the best all the time out of a need to survive, but she strikes me as a character who's supposed to be really smart. And
At least book smart. Do you know what I mean? Like,
okay, well, let me just.
Okay.
So all I'm saying is, in that moment, what we're supposed to feel is she recognizes that this is not a good dude, and that this is a bad move for all intents and purposes. But she doesn't have a choice. That's what we're supposed to get out of that.
Right.
And so him being charming would have been a cooler element for us to see that she sees through it, and she's still dealing with. That's even more layers that an actor can play with. Of like, I see what you're doing. This is still bad, and I still have to move forward with this bitch. Like,
yeah, no, I think
know?
it's just like I just want to like him more.
I see what you're saying.
And like right off the bat, I'm kind of like, ugh, I don't know, but
That's kind of how I felt about him every time I see him. To be honest with you,
I always like him. That's the thing. I like him a lot, and so
where have you watched him and you enjoyed his performance?
What is it called? Into the Heights?
I never saw that. I knew you were gonna say that, and I'm like, that's the one thing of his that is supposedly is amazing.
He's so great,
and I've never seen it, and so I want to, because I want to appreciate him. But like everything else I've watched him in, I'm like, I don't know why they picked you for this.
I like him anyway. So I just kind of wish that I liked his character more, but I fully recognize that this is the first episode, and so maybe as we go along, we might see a little bit more of him and kind of start to like him a little bit more, but I'm already like, everything about this group is just screaming alarm bells to me.
Is Alden Ehrenreich, was he like someone that we actually saw, or was he a voice?
Not sure.
Because I don't remember seeing him. But anyway,
that's
neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the IMDb open. It says he's in 6 episodes. I didn't see his face, so I was wondering if he was paperclip. But anywho, one thing I want to come back to at the end of the 3 episodes, because I'm gonna forget if I don't say this to you now, is with the trailer that dropped for this. It seemed very divisive for some reason. There was like a lot of downvotes, at least at a glance.
Oh, interesting.
And I want to understand why people felt that. I have to go back and look at the trailer, I suppose. But I never actually watched the trailer. I just saw people getting like divided about it, and I don't know why. Watching it so far, I'm like, here's my honest feeling off the first episode. Like, let's pretend that we weren't doing a reaction and I'm just watching a show. It's cool. That's my feeling.
Yeah.
Like, I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's fine. It's kind of like teetering just above mid right now. And so, surfing just above mid.
Sure. Yeah.
Or flying.
No, that's honest.
Yeah.
And I co-sign that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, it's cute. I like Riri. I like the vibe. It's kind of fun. The music's fun. It's really giving like young. You know what I mean?
I don't mind that.
And I don't mind that.
Yeah, but so I'm curious to see where it goes, and so let's move on to episode 2.
That was a good cliffhanger though, with her best friend coming back.
No, you're
Too
not
late.
real.
Oh, she is.
If I wasn't real, could I do this?
Okay, yeah, you can't do that though. That's the problem.
You got to get out of here. I do not need my mom to see you. Okay, where do you want me to go?
Where? Just inside the suit. Dang, that suit looks so heavy, and Natalie cannot help her.
Woody, please stop talking.
She seems to be able to move it just fine.
Sorry.
Whoopsie.
Who are you?
Natalie, your best friend.
I'd shake your hand, but I'm just a 3-dimensional image shaped by light beams projecting from that broken chest plate, so
I'm not calling you that.
Oh, why not?
You could call me neuro-autonomous technical assistant, laboratory intelligence.
That's Natalie.
Natalie just kind of rolls off the tongue a little better,
Fine. I need to figure out what went wrong so I can erase you.
You fell asleep.
Start over and hopefully forget this weird glitch ever happened.
Whoa, who you calling a glitch?
Yeah.
Run diagnostics.
Okay, so you just gonna threaten my life and then ask for a favor.
Girl, that was an order.
Oh.
Which, as an AI, you're designed to
Oh
obey.
my god, a sassy AI. It's like, now.
See, I just don't understand why you want to erase me when I'm literally perfection.
My goal was to recreate a very sophisticated Wakandan AI called Rio. But somehow, I'm looking at a hologram of my dead best friend instead.
Because that's what you need.
Yeah, that's
deep.
That's
a
only
lot
weird
to
if
deal
you
with.
make it weird.
I like her.
It's only weird if you make it weird.
God, I don't have time for this.
Oh god, everything's just going wrong.
Can I talk to her? That's a diamond hard no.
Diamond heart now.
You got a boy in here? No.
No.
It's just me by myself.
She does have a girl in there.
You gonna wait here quietly till I get back?
I can't go with you.
Come
What
on.
am I supposed to do while you're gone?
Nothing. Do not do anything.
She's gonna do so much.
You'll have fun in here.
What is she supposed to do? She can't even touch anything.
She could do like some calculations and stuff.
Can she control the robot?
I don't know. Oh dang, that was a lot for her, eh?
She's taking it all in.
Yeah, because she's her best friend plus AI.
Uh-huh. I gather that much.
Yeah.
But thank
Extra.
you.
Actually glad I caught you, cause I was gonna invite you to this Saba thing tonight.
Oh.
You already got plans?
No.
I like dancing.
Yeah, I could go. Let's meet there. Send me the ID. I really gotta go. I'm late.
Okay. Oh, that's cute.
You think she's gonna make it?
Oh, that she's gonna stand him up.
By accident. She's caught in the middle of something.
That's the thing that happens.
Freight tunnels into a private highway,
Ooh.
offering travelers
Oh.
a shorter and
Oh my God.
safer commute.
That's
The committed
Elon Musk's, what do you
The
call
boring
it? The
tunnel.
boring tunnel.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Just had some drama at home.
the bagels.
Gluten-free?
That's mean.
Here's the squad. Sitting across from me is Slug,
Okay.
our hacker extraordinaire from Madripoor.
Okay.
Hacker, what'd I tell you?
Oh, from Madripoor too.
I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm kind of one of Madripoor's most wanted.
Oh, I love it.
Blood siblings, Roz and Jerry, down on their luck athletes, banned from every league for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh.
Beating people up.
Making money off back alley fights outside of dive.
Oh, dang. Yeah, see, they're the brawn, they're the muscle.
Next is Clown, our pyrotechnic specialist.
Oh, fun.
They're in the middle of a nasty workplace dispute with her fiance.
Oh, shit.
Oh, crap.
what an origin story.
In exchange for her skills, we convinced him to not press charges. Finally, that leaves my cousin, John. HR, recruiter.
Hi, I'm John. My parents didn't say I love you, so now I play with knives.
Look, Riri is replacing Stuart as our mechanic and tech specialist. We're lucky to have her.
Yeah.
Ugh, poor Stuart.
Stuart could go kick rocks. I'm on Team Riri.
Sheila's gonna be doing a big demo run at Tunnel. And we're gonna be interrupting that practice run.
It might not be the end of Stuart. He might
No,
come back.
I think he's gonna come back.
Wait, Robin, the Sheila Zarate? You mean Sheila? I don't care if my tunnels destroy entire communities if it makes me rich, Zarate?
Huh.
Right, screw her.
A virus created by yours truly.
I got just the thing. Strong enough to go through thick layers of concrete without causing any damage below. And she's quiet. My little SBD. Silent, deadly.
Like my farts.
I like my farts. I was laughing at Ramos.
So, like, when do we get paid?
Oh.
Is it like a cash only under the table type situation, or
Asking the important questions.
How about we stay focused on the job?
But
And that suit better be ready. We're gonna need it for tonight.
it's at home? Charging, but I got you.
You gotta go troubleshoot.
I feel like we do need to talk about payment though. That's important.
Venmo.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought like the hand was gonna start moving or something on its own.
Oh. There you go.
Ah, crap.
So I'm screwed.
I bet Natalie can help.
Do not sneak up on me like that.
You need help right now.
If only you had a valiant AI
Oh.
who could brave the
Oh.
dark corners of the internet.
There you
and
go.
locate everything you need.
Ooh, yeah.
Here's a list of black market shoppers in Illinois. Closest address is registered to a Joe McGillicuddy.
What a name.
Great.
I'll pay our friend Joe a little visit. What's the address?
Yes, okay. Besties, breaking the rules.
Yeah.
03 Bonnie and Clyde, and your dad's car, and you always Jay-Z, and I was Beyonce.
How do you know that?
It's all from your head.
Yeah, it's from your mind.
Never mind. Doesn't matter. You're not coming.
Oh, come on.
Again? But I'm in your chest plate.
Not if I tether you to my laptop.
Oh, rude.
The betrayal.
What? It has games.
You a strong, independent woman, but you ain't that strong.
That's right.
Right here.
Oh my God. $20.
I got candy. Juices right here.
You know what? This kid's an entrepreneur. I love it.
Borrow. In this economy, no, I can give you 20.
No way.
Make it 40, you got a D.
This kid knows how to do business.
Blame inflation.
You know what? If a kid said that to me, I'd be like, all right.
She just jacked his flag. Because that doesn't look weird at all. With the arm hanging out
Yeah.
the side.
Science fair project. Ooh. She's not going to pick it up either, is she? No. Bad dog owner. Horrible.
You could stop letting your dog poop on my lawn.
Oh, sorry, Joe, but the Hubs and I just got our yard done, and well, I don't want little Lucky contaminating my black-eyed Susans.
Hate her. hate people who do that.
The grass over there's just so dry, and well, Lucky can't go on dry grass.
Oh my
Sensitive
God.
paws.
Pick it up then.
How about you just pick up after that?
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll take care of it next time.
I would pick it up, smear it under her car door handles.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say throw it in her face. That's what I would have done.
I'm Joe.
Hi,
Riri.
Joe.
What you got there, Riri?
Selling chocolate bars for my troupe.
Technically, you need a permit for that, but I'm willing to look the other way for...
There he is.
Yeah.
One repulsor transmitter.
Please.
Micro brain machine interface system and nanosorbethane.
He's like, wait, what?
Hey.
Live, laugh, love.
You've got the wrong guy. Maybe whoever you're looking for lived here before me and forgot to change his address on
No.
the black market.
How do you know about the black market?
How do you know where the items came from?
Who knows? It's the criminals.
Just shut up.
You don't work with me here. The FBI gets a call from a concerned neighbor. You rot in federal prison.
Look at me. There's no way I can survive prison.
True. Yeah, that's true.
If that's your name,
It is my real name, I swear.
just hand everything over. And then you can get back to making your persimmon jam.
Have you seen Orange is the New Black?
But I don't keep this stuff in the house.
Yeah, smart.
Just tell me where I can go alone.
Unfortunately, my collection's protected by a biometric retinal scanner, and I'd really like to keep both my eyes, please.
Fair. It's just on the top of his car.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh, great. Yeah. So not annoying.
Okay, just send one long message.
Are you crying?
Sorry, sometimes it just happens. It's totally involuntary.
Crying?
It'll go away on its own.
Oh, just let the man feel his feelings.
I can handle blackmail. I get blackmailed like twice a day. I don't want to give all my stuff away to a stranger. Do you know how long it took me to find a real chest repulsor transmitter?
I'm still on the part where you get blackmailed twice a day.
It's my coworker Frank tricked me into doctoring a report for a client violation over my head, which is ironic, by the way, because we're tech ethicists.
Joe,
Interesting.
You gotta demand respect.
Right. Well, that's easy for you to say. You have a menacing iron suit. People have no choice but to respect you.
Aw. She's also like a diminutive lady.
That kind of power. Own it. Don't let Frank or your shitty neighbor or anybody else walk all over you.
Yeah, that's
Except
right.
for me. I'm allowed because I got
Yeah.
the menacing iron suit.
Which is not active at the moment.
That's right. I mean, this entire time I was thinking, you know, he's bigger than her, right? Like he could at least try.
What is he?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's go.
I didn't take you for an Alanis fan.
This is like
Complicated creature, Joe.
the girl anthem. Let's go.
Was to recreate a very sophisticated.
Oh, she's learning everything.
Listen, that could be us. But somehow I'm looking at a hologram of my dead best friend.
Oh God. She's getting voice samples.
Come on now, Riri, you gotta have some photos of me somewhere. Oh, here we go.
Oh my gosh.
What's she doing with all this?
Learning.
For what?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm coming for you, bestie. Now, how the hell do I get out of here?
You're on
Dang.
the internet
She's just left this AI alone.
to her own devices.
To her own devices. What do you expect?
Here we go.
She's just gonna use her brain
Like
power.
Watch Dogs.
She's gonna come out and scare her mom to death. Oh shit.
Get behind me, Satan.
Natalie, how the hell? Relax. Miss Ronnie, I'm not a ghost. I'm just an AI coming from that little projector you got over there.
Oh, word? We made you?
Yeah.
Well, I shade in.
Oh, shade.
What is it? Why would what? Well, at least they're bonding.
Yeah. I don't know.
We're almost here.
Bravo.
We're all bonding.
Better not try anything.
What, like... Oh, like kill? You think I'm gonna kill you?
Now that they're friends.
That's fresh. It's hilarious to think I'm capable of
He's
something
probably
like
capable of more than he's letting on.
I know.
I didn't say I thought you were capable.
If he just believed in himself a little bit more, he would have taken one good look at her and been like, I'm gonna try it.
I feel like a cop would totally pull that over. There's boots hanging out the back.
It's Chicago. It's lucky he drives, you know, a Subaru instead of like a little car.
How did you find this place?
After I bought my first set of biomimetic mechatronics, I was riddled with guilt. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. Eventually, I turned this silo into a bunker to hide my growing collection of bionics.
Oh, interesting.
Really weird. Joe?
Yeah.
Is it
But
that weird though?
convenient. Yeah.
This is very elaborate.
I'd be like, I don't
You should
know.
not get in first.
That's what I was thinking. I'd be like, you first, and I'll scuttle in after.
Are you planning a global takeover?
Yeah,
Calm down. It's nothing more than a quirky hobby.
really.
What a way to put it.
With illegal weapons and bionics.
Of mass destruction.
Hobby.
Shady bunker? My bunker's not shady.
It has a live, laugh, love thing.
A wholesome bunker.
Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
Fair.
I'm returning those.
They have a return policy on the black market.
What's the real reason? Why do you need all this?
I know it's unconventional. I guess the bunker makes me feel close to my dad.
Oh, everyone has daddy issues.
Constantly going on about how tech is the future, and I always believed that to an extent, except the future isn't piling on layers of clunky metal and wrapping ourselves in wire. Technology is meant to advance humanity, and bionics is about so much more than weaponry and defense. You can actually help people. Organ replacements, prosthetic implants, I mean, that's just the tip of the...
I agree with all that.
Well, if not to help people, why would you build the suit?
Because I could.
Just because you can.
That's not an answer.
Right. Come on. We're kindred
You're not
spirits.
gonna tell anyone where you got all this, right?
I'm no snitch.
Because snitches get stitches.
I just can't get over how much you resemble.
Aw, she loves it.
She's not letting me do the very thing that I'm designed to do, which is protect her and help her.
Girl, welcome to Riri's life.
She could literally just go into Riri's phone
That's true.
through the internet.
It's okay. She's having a nice chat with Riri's mom, though.
You need an iron suit for a nighttime job, and I'm the shady one.
I think it's pretty clear at this point that neither one of us are outstanding members of society.
I'm sorry, my therapist says I have a tendency to project my insecurities onto others.
It's fine.
At least he has one.
As a tech tattletale.
Tech ethicist.
A tech
What would you
snitch.
say if someone were to hypothetically create AI using brain scanning technology on themselves?
I would say the amount of energy and power it takes to scan a human brain would hypothetically turn it to goop, and only an idiot with a death wish would try that.
Whoopsie.
Cool. But if someone did create AI using brain scanning technology successfully, you think it'd be any good?
Are you asking for a friend?
Yes.
For a friend.
If by good you mean efficient, then probably. If by good you mean ethical, it would depend on if the creator were ethical.
Okay. Could have said that in a regular tone, but I get it.
So judgy.
I can't. My fingerprints will get all over it.
Who cares? Use gloves.
And the wind could blow my hair follicles onto it.
Oh my god. What? Yeah.
What way?
You're in a silo.
Hold this. Hold this
I
right
shouldn't.
now.
You should.
I
Oh my
shouldn't.
god.
But it's so smooth. Cold.
What the hell?
Okay, okay.
This is such an absurd character.
I know. I love him.
What is this?
It's an MRF.
It's kind of plain, isn't it?
Plain.
We can jazz it up.
Yeah, I mean, shouldn't it have like more flair?
Not you giving me style tips.
Where's your arc reactor? That's like
You know, they don't exactly hand those out. Mine is solar and wind powered.
That's very clean energy. We love it.
I gotta go.
Are you ready? Okay. Yeah, we're ready.
That's pretty cool.
He likes it. Look at that. Deuces. Bye. Wait, but... Okay. Whoo.
Hair follicles definitely blowing.
Yeah. Love the music.
No masks.
They don't care. Dang. Okay.
That's some crazy pyrotechnic.
Yeah. I thought it was supposed to be like subtle, but I guess not.
I was pretty subtle.
What's good, clown?
Yeah. Nice. Dang. Whoa.
I'm in.
Whoa.
Parkour.
Nice.
Ah, yeah.
Thanks, girlfriend.
Hey,
I'll
girl,
take
how's the
that.
heist going?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I thought that might happen at some point. This is going way
Damn.
too
You don't
smooth.
just pop up. Oh no.
Oh, my bad. Did I scare you again?
Yes.
Quiet. They'll hear you. Chill. I'll put us on our own channel.
Oh.
Wait a minute. I lost comms with Riri. Roll call. You there?
Uh-oh.
How did you even get out?
Jailbreak. There's a wireless connection between me and the suit. I just had to figure out how to tap into it.
Wow.
Your jailbreak just made me drop the hard drive with Slug's virus, and now I'm screwed.
Uh-oh.
There's another way to shut down the system.
How?
First, turn off your MRF so you can magnetize yourself to one of these platforms.
The MRF is the only thing keeping me from death.
Don't worry, Riri. I got you.
Okay.
You better not get me killed.
Riri must have lost the drive. It's not in the tunnel anymore.
Damn it.
Oh,
Home
no.
all night. Can you get us back on with Riri?
Of course I can. It's just gonna take a minute, Eddie.
They just
Yeah,
move
at the
in
same
unison.
time.
Yeah.
Man, it's just like Spy Kids.
It's like Spy Kids.
Right, each platform is connected to the security mainframe in case of an emergency. So if we can dislodge the car from its platform, the firewalls will drop and Slug will be able to get in.
Okay.
Looks like I'm under an Impala, which means 6-speed automatic transmission. Let me sit on the camera.
She knows her cars.
That's true. You're not wrong about
Like
that.
5 miles away from the way station.
Which means
How many minutes?
You about to get crushed like a
Oh!
You gotta demagnetize.
when I give you the signal, you're gonna have about 2.5 seconds to switch the system over while it reboots. I'm gonna trigger an emergency override.
We don't do improv, kid.
Well, you do now.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
thing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm gonna end up in jail.
Well, the weight of the lift will probably kill you before that ever happens.
What happened to I got you, Bree?
Well, I do got you.
Oh, it's going down.
Oh my god.
Miss Riri, I'm waiting.
I'm waiting.
We don't have all day.
Parker's running out of time.
Ah, shit.
Oh, jeez.
Slug, it's down. Quickly.
Ah!
Slug is doing great with those nails.
I know, I can't do that. That's a skill.
Oh my gosh, that would be the worst. Can you imagine?
What's going on?
Now the claustrophobia sets in. Wow.
A very talented team just hijacked your system. So now technically, I control Tunnel. But we have to make it official still.
Oh, you gotta sign some paperwork?
This contract states that you will agree to put me and my associates on Tunnel's payroll. 6-figure salaries, benefits,
Damn.
free access to the highway, of course, and equity in the company as an anonymous.
No duress.
Wow.
Ready to sign?
What?
She was gonna call up for help.
Now, if you want to take back
Yeah.
control, just sign an initial there. Unless you want your investors to have a front row seat
I
to the
don't
encore.
just sign. I gotta take it to my lawyer. You know, give me some time.
Yeah, I mean, would this hold up?
This is extortion.
All right. She's signed. We can clock out. Everybody head to Kinsey.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Doodles.
See y'all at the holiday.
I mean, there's a lot of witnesses
They don't
to
care.
co-sign that this was duress.
That's true. But like, is it binding, the contract?
Hey, man.
Ma'am?
The whole thing is over. You can just put the gun down.
Make it stop.
Natalie, what's going on?
Make it stop. It's freaking me out. Jesus Christ.
Oh no, it's
On the ground.
Natalie, close the helmet. Natalie, give me control of the suit.
Get down, I'll shoot you.
Oh.
what?
What? Someone else is shooting.
Yeah, who shot that? Oh, it was. He curved that bullet.
But somebody almost died.
Right.
The security guard? Oh, he's fine.
Let me ask you. What do you know about Parker?
That's what, yeah.
I heard he jacked it from Kochek at Bottom Lounge. Then somebody else was saying that he like wrestled it off a demon, but I think it's just like vintage Herman.
Anything else weird about him?
Okay, one time I saw Parker shirtless. Scales everywhere.
Yeah,
I don't think
scales.
he's a lizard person, but he can still get it.
Huh. Okay. But like, what happened with Natalie, though?
She glitched out. She didn't know how to process a moment of danger or something. Or maybe it tied too closely to the real life thing of how we lost Natalie.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, maybe. So her AI is traumatized too.
Maybe.
I'm sorry about earlier.
It's okay. What happened? Where were you?
I saw the gun and I froze.
Okay, you're right.
Right now, I need to talk to you about Parker.
But all she has are her
by the
memories.
tunnel, I sensed some crazy energy radiating off Parker. I tried to analyze it, but I couldn't. I don't know what it is, but it ain't from around here.
Oh.
I'm more concerned with how my AI is having panic attacks.
Riri, I'm being serious. Okay? I think Parker is wrapped up in some sketchy shit.
Parker is sus, but this is an in and out job. If you want to keep
In and
close to my
out.
kids, you gotta have my back.
It's interesting that the background is Faust. Isn't that like kind of, you know, demonic?
I don't know anything about.
I have to take you with me.
See? She's late.
No. Don't make an excited face.
Come on.
Do you not remember the #1 rule?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
We don't talk about Fight Club.
I've waited many moments to hear you admit defeat, young Padawan.
Padawan. Wow.
Oh, I can't like Star Wars too?
I just thought it was, Trekkies for life, but
You can like both.
Sometimes I listen to it when I get the urge to talk to her. I wish I could right now, honestly.
Oh, we could fix that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna hold out?
No, she's gonna hold
That's
out.
shitty.
So he did give it to her on purpose. He just didn't know that was going to affect her adversely.
He inadvertently created an AI.
Yeah. It's the cloak.
That's what's making his skin all weird.
Yeah. Maybe it's like possessing him. He's getting more and more scaly, maybe? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
That looks bad. You should get that checked out.
Look, I can't keep covering this shit up for you, bro.
I said it's fine. Stop worrying about me. I'm not a kid anymore.
Oh, yeah.
He will never stop worrying about you.
Price I gotta pay. After what he did to me. Can I have some privacy?
Pyrotechnic lady saw him shirtless and didn't notice how weird that all looked.
She said she saw scales, but presumably if it was in the past, then maybe it wasn't as predominant. Yeah.
So when were you gonna tell me about your little friend, Natalie?
She's not ready.
Baby, she is incredible.
Mom's more impressed with an AI than a robot.
Well, because it reminds her of.
You brought back her entire soul.
Yeah. Like her.
She has the same mannerisms, same voice, same smile.
That's what's impressing her.
Yeah.
Can you make one of Gary?
Yeah. That'd be amazing. But she can't do that on purpose, can she?
honestly, I don't even know what Natalie is. I wish I could.
Oh, man. That'd be
cool. Yeah.
Bring them both back.
Yeah. Oh my God. How many Live, Laugh, Love things does he own?
He's getting rid of it now.
He's like, I'm a new man. I live, laugh, and create mayhem. Oh, he stepped in the poop.
Oh,
I'm telling you, bro. Ugh. That's such a nasty poop, too. Throw it, smear it. Grab some gloves, put it under the car handle. She's going to be in for a rude awakening. She's going to cry and scream. It's going to be amazing. I've never done this, actually. I've only heard about it.
What are we doing? Let's see.
Standing up for himself.
What's in his hand? Oh, Primin shears?
Oh, yeah. Do it. Whatever it is. Just cut all the flowers. Do it. More. It's all of it. All of it. All of it. Now take a dump on the lawn.
Take it.
She's probably got cameras everywhere, but that's okay. And then like stomp on them. I'm not mad. I feel like so much of this show's budget was probably spent on the music.
Maybe.
There's so much cool music in this show.
The effects is pretty good so far.
Okay, fair enough.
Like
yeah.
I haven't seen any visual effects except for one moment that looked questionable. The only moment that looked odd was when Riri was going into that silo thing. It just looked like she was on green screen.
Oh,
that was it.
I didn't notice.
But
yeah.
Outside of that, everything's looked pretty top notch, honestly.
I'm really enjoying our new character, Joe.
Okay.
I think just because I don't know, I love a quirky character. And so I like that he's kind of like very similar to Riri in the sense like that they both like tech and stuff. But, you know, he hasn't learned how to step into his self and his confidence and all of that. And he's just kind of being taken advantage of by the people around him. And that bit at the end where he's like cutting up the flowers and stuff. I think I just have like a secret desire to be able to be that petty or to just get angry at people and actually express my rage in that way. It's not healthy.
Okay.
I realize that, but you know, there's the fantasy of just messing people up.
I'm trying to understand his character. Can you walk me through it a little bit? Because like he was on the black market buying stuff up because it reminds him of his father, and he like what is he? He's a tech
ethical something or other. Yeah.
Yeah, a tech ethical
person. Yeah.
And I guess he makes enough money off of that to
be able to buy this stuff.
Live in a wealthy, you know, suburban neighborhood and be able to buy all that stuff and stick it in a silo offsite somewhere.
Yeah, he's got money. For sure.
But so he's smart enough to know how to find that stuff.
Uh-huh.
I was just a little okay. So
he's got issues.
I was just a little confused as to why he was complying with Riri.
Because he's so used to people stepping all over him and taking advantage of him that it doesn't even cross his mind that he could just say no. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I'm looking at him and when Riri comes in, it's like, okay, she's a small lady. She's not tall. She's buff. She looks strong. But like, come on. He's a grown man. He could at least try. I feel like most guys would probably be like, okay, nice try, lady. I'm not giving you anything.
Okay.
But because he's so used to just people walking all over him, when she says that, he's like, okay, I'm afraid because you have like so much attitude. I'm just gonna, you know, go along with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I had a little bit of trouble buying into that for some reason. I get he's supposed to be like a George McFly.
Yeah,
you know?
sure, yeah.
I understand that. It's just I didn't get enough weakness from him to warrant him just complying with everything Riri was telling him to do. So I was just a little bit thrown.
I think I was just
like,
enjoying the whole comedy of the situation that I just let it go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what's the threat? Like her robot's not active.
Yeah.
She's half his size.
Small.
Like she's not even being like that aggressive with him. I don't understand what the threat is here. Why he's just...
Well, the threat is that she's going to call the FBI, but then my mind immediately went to, oh yeah? How are you going to call the FBI if I lock you in my basement?
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like there's so many things. She's like, yeah, I'm going to call the FBI.
Well, he wouldn't resort to violence himself.
No, exactly.
Yeah, I gather that much. Okay, the FBI thing, I suppose, is what gets us all the mileage.
Yeah.
Of the entire... Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But I like him. I think he's really fun. I like their dynamic together. And I also really enjoy the dynamic of Riri and Natalie. I think Natalie's great. Like she's got such a fun personality and she just brings a lot more levity to the situation. I feel like Riri's really serious, you know, like she's dealing with a lot of stuff. She's got her trauma and like she's trying to figure out the situation, make money so that she can build her suits and all of that. And then in comes Natalie, who's like, hey, we're just having a good time, right? And she's just so light and fun and cool. And so like I think she's a really great addition to the show.
You know, I do like her, and I like where the relationship between them is going. I just I got kind of hung up on like why she was stuck at that apartment for a while. Like, she was in the laptop, and I'm like,
You're so smart. That's the problem.
No, like, but everybody knows, like, it's got access.
I didn't know. I'm not good at tech.
I feel like that's something everybody knows, though. Like, if you have access to the internet, you can leave. Like, literally.
I guess Natalie and I both didn't know that.
That seems absurd to me.
She's
She's presumably got Riri's thoughts.
Riri locked her in the laptop.
And then how did she get out?
She used the jailbreak program.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
And then she can just leave. Why would she just go to the next room? I don't know.
It was a mistake. She hadn't quite figured it out yet. She
Okay.
ended up in the projector, and then she ended up having a chin wag with, like, Riri's mom. You know?
Okay.
Like, that happens. I would be so excited if I was close to my best friend's mom, and then, was like, oh, because she really wanted to talk to her earlier. When her mom was coming in her room, she's like, oh my gosh, can I talk to her? And Riri's like, no.
Okay,
And
that's fair. That's fair.
so she was just like, hey, let's have a chat, you
Yeah.
know? So she's learning more about, like, Riri and what's going on with her and all of that. I did think it was really interesting that she had that moment when the cop pointed the gun at her and she just locked up. Like, I feel like, there's a thing that you're talking about, which is that was, she was killed by getting shot, right? And so it makes sense that she's really, really scared of that because she has all of those memories from Riri. And then I do think that the show is making a statement about that as well, because like that's very much a thing that happens a lot to like in the Black community, right? And like, yeah, so they're kind of hitting all those things there, and I think it's really interesting.
How'd you feel about the fight scene?
Once again, I thought that the ideas were really great.
The show's cool.
I liked John's knife throwing skills. I thought those were cool. I like the blood siblings conceptually. I like the idea, that they're these siblings that fight and they're hard. I'm enjoying the second episode more than the first.
The second episode was definitely better. I agree with you.
Yeah.
It definitely felt more inviting and more fun. But I started to question why he doesn't try. But I guess he's the George McFly, so I just need to buy into that. I just wish he sold it a little bit better that he's a George McFly. Because like him even like standing up to the neighbor as much as he did, to me shows a modicum of strength that I might even have a hard time with in a moment like that.
Have you never ever had the crazy come over you?
What are you talking? But he didn't have the crazy come over him.
Yeah. I feel like when you're...
I can't tell which way you're defending him right now.
No, I'm just saying that I relate. When you're someone who like represses a lot of things and is like, no, I'm a nice person. I'm a nice person. I don't get mad. I don't do things. And it's like, yeah, you do get upset though. You do get mad. And then like a switch flips and then you're all like, rah! And then the crazy beast comes out. Mm-hmm. That's his crazy beast, just cutting flowers.
Maybe I'm asking for too much. It's that when I see George McFly in Back to the Future, it's so obvious. It's so apparent. This guy is weak sauce. Like,
that's
absolutely, unequivocally, without a shadow of a doubt, weak sauce. Whereas when I was looking at him, I'm like, he seems fine. He just seems like a normal guy until he started crying in the car. That's when I was like, oh.
Yeah, that was a little bit strange, but it was funny, so I let it be.
Right, but that was the first sign that I was like, oh, this guy's supremely weak. Because I feel like any one of us could get caught in a situation dealing with a Karen where she's kind of walking all over us because she knows how to navigate being just like,
I
you know what I mean?
her so much.
Yeah, she was pretty irritating, but like that person exists in real life, and
yes,
we've all dealt with them.
Yes,
but like, yeah, he didn't read as weak enough, I suppose, in that moment for me to buy into the initial part of like why he's just.
I see what you're saying.
That's all. But
yeah.
I do like him. I like the eventual dynamic that's going to ensue between them. I can kind of see where that's going.
Yeah, she's going to come back.
Yeah.
They're going to be friends.
Yeah, and I do enjoy the dynamic she's having with her AI and what that could explore. As far as the crew goes, I'm full decaf. Like, I don't have any heart for them at all at the moment, but definitely for Riri and her relationships, even with, that's her mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's her mom.
Yeah. No,
So,
she called her mom.
yeah, okay, so, yeah, I like the little relationship with her mom so far, and I like the mom's reaction to the AI and how much that touched her, and then the mom asking, can you,
Yeah, actually, that moment, it did kind of bring a little prickly feeling at the back of my eyeballs.
Because the mom's acting there was good, and it had enough to support, like, you could see enough, like the mom, you get the history
right,
of why the mom felt that way.
Yeah, and like you can put yourself in her shoes.
Yeah.
And understand what that must be like to miss someone who's gone.
Exactly.
So much that you're like, could you make an AI just so I could like speak to them again?
I mean, we're on the cusp of that in real life, but yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's not going to look like with that kind of definition. Well, maybe it will actually. We're pretty good. We got AI that looks pretty darn good now. So
crazy.
It wouldn't surprise me if they're able to bring it with that kind of. Because I'm looking at Riri's friend in the computer, and she just like you can see pores and stuff like that, and imperfections in the skin, and I'm thinking to myself that looks way too real. But then you see what VO or whatever VO3 that Google produces.
Oh.
Like the videos that and this is going to be dated so fucking fast because in a year we're going to be on another level altogether, and Will Smith's going to be eating all kinds of spaghetti. So, like it's going to be so much further, and it's going to look so much more real. And so Riri's friend looking that real is plausible. I just didn't buy her being stuck. So,
Sure. Sure, yeah.
That's all. But I do, going through it with you, I do like the moment that she had with the mom, and I like the result of what came from that. And it did make sense off of what you're saying. The justification is there because she wanted to talk to the mom. So,
yeah.
You're right. On the whole, I still don't love the show. I'm enjoying stuff, and I'm here for it. I just like, okay, let's see where this goes.
Yeah.
It doesn't have like, oh, you got to watch it kind of feeling for me yet of, me telling.
Yeah, it's cute. It's kind of giving me a similar vibe to Miss Marvel, which was a show that I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I only like the first episode of that, really.
See,
like the show on the whole was cool. It's just that the first episode was really where it was at for me, and then it was just like mid.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I really liked it, and so I'm also having a good time with this. Like, I just think it's really cute.
Riri is doing a lot of she's doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
That said, I'm sort of borrowing from her for her introduction in the Black Panther movie.
Uh-huh.
So there's that. There's the relationship between the AI and her mom and this new guy now. So there's that. That's in the visual effects is pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just really enjoying the characters. Like, I like Riri, I like Natalie, I like the mom, I like Joe. I enjoy a lot of the crew members. Like,
really?
Yeah, I do.
Which ones?
I like them.
Besides the nails, which ones?
I like Clown. I think she's pretty funny. And yeah, that's it.
So just the black people.
Yeah, that's right. Bringing all the flavor. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm not mad at it. Clown's okay. She's cool.
I think she's funny.
She's cool. It's just like when he had that moment of like the Vin Diesel moment of the only people that matter are the people in this room or whatever the hell Vin Diesel says, right?
Yeah.
I could feel that when I'm watching Fast and Furious 5.
Well, because he's lying. That's the thing. Because we didn't even talk about the shady maneuver that he did. Because I thought it was kind of going to be this like.
Even if Vin Diesel's lying, I like the people in that room. That's all I'm saying.
But Vin Diesel isn't lying. Dominique Toretto, when he's talking about the crew, he's being genuine.
I don't care.
He loves everybody in that room, even if some people don't ever come back to the barbecue. Do you know what I mean? But in that moment, everybody is the most important person in the room.
I get you. I get that he's being genuine. I'm saying, even if someone else said those lines, that like even if Ramos, what's his first name?
And the same as yours.
How am I supposed to know
Jaby.
that? Okay, even if Anthony Ramos said those lines,
yeah,
because you know how I feel about him at this point.
Yes.
He's cool, I guess. I would still agree. Those people are dope. I like the people in that room. That's all I'm saying.
Sure.
And so, You know, Paul Walker, the two little Mexican guys. Oh, they weren't Mexican. I don't know what they were. Brazilian. Yeah.
They never came back.
Yeah. I liked that whole crew. And then Jordana Brewster.
Yeah.
Everybody in that crew. I liked all of them.
Yeah.
You know, I don't feel that way looking at these. Granted, we've only had one other episode besides this one. But like right away in Fast and Furious, I liked that crew. I thought they were all fun.
They were awesome, yeah.
And so, you pick a movie. All of them.
Han.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the crew here is cool. They look like just a bunch of kids to me. I think that's part of the issue.
Well, they are. They're all really
You know,
young. Yeah.
When I watched Fast and Furious, I was a little kid, and I'm looking at grown-ups, and I'm like, I want to be like them. And I guess I'm just old now.
You
because
are.
I'm looking at them, and I'm like, you all look just like a bunch of babies, is what you look like just angry babies. So
No, but what I'm saying about Parker is just that I feel like that conversation that Riri had with Clown, where she's like, what do you know about him? That's so valid because I feel like he presents a front to the crew, or they're not asking questions. They're just like, yay, we get money, blah, blah, blah. But they're not asking any good questions about him and his motives. And I was just kind of taken aback when he got to that lady in the tunnel. And then he's like, now you're going to sign over all this stuff. You're going to give us stock options, or like you're going to give us stocks, and like we're going to get salaries and whatnot.
Yeah.
But before that, Clown was talking about how the tunnel, while Riri was all like, oh yeah, the tunnel's really cool, you know, Clown was like, yeah, but it's like going through communities and stuff like that. So you get the sense that maybe Clown is doing this for more noble reasons,
Personal
or she feels
reasons.
like they're more of like a Robin Hood outfit, but I don't get that sense from Parker.
Right.
But I don't really know what he's about yet, apart from the fact that like there's something else going on. He's not who he really says he is, and there's some sort of like supernatural connection with him and the cape, the hood, the cloak, whatever it is.
I just have to buy into it because the show's telling me that's what's going on.
Sure.
Because I'm thinking about each of their characters, and I'm like, would Riri be the only one that's questioning this dude? Like, you think about what it takes to be each of those characters, besides the pyrotechnic, because she was just like crazy.
She's crazy, yeah.
Like, she's the only one I buy out of the crew that would
Who's
just
like not asking questions.
Yeah, that would just not ask questions. She's like, oh, totally.
Yeah.
Because she seems on edge anyhow. Like, even in her performance, she seems very manic. And I like that.
It's fun.
But, she's the only one I'm like, okay, well, I can see her not questioning things. But everyone else, it's like, how did you get this far in life? By surviving, And how do you survive? By questioning things. You have to have street smarts. And so that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ironheart, third episode in this trilogy of episodes. Let's go. Celebrating. Make it rain, make it rain.
Make it rain, but also then you have to collect all the money after. You're just making a mess.
So they printed up the salary they're getting from the tunnel company.
Oh, cute.
Nice.
Very, very cute.
Y'all are so childish.
Shut up, bud. Like you wouldn't strut in a money shower?
Once you've strut in one money shower, you've strut in them all.
Right. Circumcised? What you gonna do with your Birkin bands?
I'm gonna go home.
Where's home?
Open up a Michelin star restaurant.
Oh, wow.
Fancy.
That sounds nice.
I miss that too.
So you mean Rampage?
Still no.
I'm about to open up a school for kids as a money laundering front for my black market explosive.
Of course. It's
y'all
very
planning
on brand.
Underground Fight Club.
Makes
How about
sense.
you?
But you can't talk about it.
Denser alloys, precision fittings, and I almost have enough so I can quit this shady shit.
Oh, I'll take shady all the way to the bank.
Oh, no.
Guys.
Oh, no. What's it going to do?
To see this.
Oh, shit.
Who wore it better?
That's a big no-no.
Or Clown?
Have you lost your mind?
Been trying to pick the vault where he keeps it for a long time.
Shit.
Crack the code today.
It's going to be bad. Is she going to die?
Model on the
She hasn't clipped it.
She's dead.
Yeah.
It's still on her shoulders.
Yo, what the? Damn, this thing
Does it hurt?
Weird.
Weird how?
It's like, it's hot, but not in a sexy way. In like a
Oh.
edging on theoretical physics kind of way.
Oh.
Do we have time to analyze the energy? get to the bottom of Hood's power.
Where is he?
Between me and you, we can figure it out. Invisibility, bending bullets.
Uh-oh.
Do not touch the damn hood! And y'all sitting here watching?
All right.
Yo, what is your problem?
My problem.
Ooh.
Why don't you go ahead and back away, little girl?
He's good with knives.
Or what?
Easy, John. We all want the same thing, yeah?
Money.
I think you made your point. They won't do it again.
Oh, but they wanna.
Let's look ahead to the next hit. Slug, give us the rundown.
You mean they're not getting enough money off of that thing?
Heirloom CEO.
No, they're
Hunter
going
Mace,
after all the main people.
who became an industry titan by applying cutting-edge farming technology to specially preserved antique seeds. Meets new, on steroids.
They're driving local farmers out of business.
I see. Okay.
But what we do know is that the entire facility is outfitted with security designed to detect any metals that could be considered a threat to the biology, which means no knives. And no bombs.
Damn.
Why does a bunch of good-looking people look so pitiful?
Probably because your boy slammed my head into a table and still have
that. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Say
We
it.
all just got paid.
With feeling.
Have fun. Spend frivolously, and when we come back with cooler heads, we bring the heat to another rich ass.
We're not going to talk about the Cape?
All right.
No, we're not. Apparently.
Talk to you for a second. About these heists. We Ocean's 11 or The Sopranos?
Good question.
What's the difference?
Everything.
Yeah.
I'm only doing this because I have to. Not because I'm a bad person.
You're joking, right? Everyone you're talking about is a criminal, including you.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, see, she didn't like that.
I'm an engineer. What I'm building is
important.
But you committed a crime.
That's right. So she is a criminal.
Before my hood, I was a nobody. Maybe a little unsavory, but yeah, I'm unstoppable.
I said at work, actually.
Yeah, tell us.
I seen something like that before. Vibranium? Pimp tech?
No, it's magic.
Magic.
Magic is code for I don't know.
I don't care how it works. It helps me protect who I love and what I want.
Okay.
And that's enough for me. I suspect that's enough for you too, Riri. And if that makes you bad, who cares?
Interesting.
But you're the genius, right? And I may be full of shit. So, yeah, why don't you take your hard-earned
Maybe it is
cash
Mephisto.
and do good. Or whatever.
I got something for you.
Tacos.
What is it? Oh, headphones?
Tight them worn out earphones you be wearing.
Aw,
He likes his headphones, though.
those are good Sonys.
I don't like them.
Yeah, I like
No, they're great.
What do you do? What do
He
you
got
get?
her something really cool. I bet it's like so retro and sentimental.
We dumpster diving a few weeks ago. Now you're buying expensive headphones?
Oh.
Look, if you don't want them,
Take them
that's
back.
all you had
I'm
to
not
say.
saying that. They're special. They're from you. These
They're from Natalie.
are Natalie.
That's nice. But how can you work without falling apart?
Every single dent is a memory I can hold on to. I swear, when I put these on, I feel her soul in these.
Damn.
She seeps into the music. Makes it better.
That's touching.
Yeah.
Gets you in your feels, huh?
Yeah. Got me in my feels.
Yeah.
Shit.
They're just processing differently.
And I mean that completely colloquially, not at all pejoratively. What you out here doing?
Nothing.
You sure you're not hiding something?
Can you tell him?
It's too soon for him to find out.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
I mean, this was inevitable.
Yeah.
Good evening, ma'am. Is this the home of Riri Williams?
Daughter, why is there a sweaty middle-aged white man at my door?
Middle-aged.
I'm 36, respectfully.
Respectfully. He's just white, that's all.
Joe! How do you two know each other?
Friends. From school.
The intern.
We're co-workers.
Co-workers, right? Yeah, we work in the same cohort, pod team group.
Mm-hmm.
Should you really be walking around with blueprints?
My thoughts exactly.
Mm.
How about we take this outside? You know, we'll just be...
Well, thank you.
Do I really look middle-aged?
It's the khakis.
I'd be fixated on that too.
Yeah. It's like rude.
I have had so many ideas. 3D printed corneas, a second iron stomach to make food poisoning a thing of the past, nanotech muscle fibers that increase strength and invulnerability,
Wow.
a biomesh material for
He
skin.
just wants to make everybody bionic.
Hey, Joe.
Calm
I
down.
get that you're having a whole moment, but today's not really a good day for me, so rain check?
Oh.
Does he need her?
He just wanted to be able to like get excited about it with someone.
You're gonna help me as much as I need. Or
Oh.
I'm gonna tell
FBI.
your mom how we really know each other.
Oh, gotcha. Nice.
Oh, he's learning.
Give me the blueprints.
So take a gander at these, and I will see you at my place tomorrow. Is 6 good? I'm sorry, what am I saying? 6 is good.
AM or PM?
Yeah, I know, I'm a criminal. Who's in it to optimize this suit, so let's freaking optimize. Natalie, run diagnostics. Prep the suit for upgrade.
What
Oh
the
my god.
hell?
Oh my god.
So freaky.
I'm not upgrading shit until you pay me some attention. Get out, I gotta optimize the suit before what? Before Parker's next job?
Oh.
You know
Okay.
nothing about this man.
That's right.
Laugh at me. I don't know. And you don't care because you only seeing money. You're going to get caught being a high-tech criminal
Right.
asset.
Right.
To a halfway crook. You understand that, right? What do I got to do to get you to stop talking right now?
Listen to her.
Ding, how about you try and treat me like a friend and partner instead of a high-tech genie? And how am I supposed to do that? Let's go somewhere. Hang like we used to.
This is so complicated.
That is not an efficient use of my time. You know what else isn't an efficient use of your time, Ree? Trying to figure out how to undo my suit override.
Oh.
Sounds like you've got a rock and hard place situation.
Dang.
Some bull.
From two sides.
Fine. Just shut up about it. We go first thing in the morning. Yes! Bonnie and Clyde back on the street. Go best friend. Let's go best friend. I go best friend. Let's go best. Come on. Go best friend.
This is so Baymax.
That's 1. That's 2.
Oh, nice.
If the light thing goes behind her sweater a little, does she disappear?
Probably. Yeah, see, she had to stick it out.
Ugh.
Oh, jeez.
First rule of blackmail, sir. Stick to your terms. Like that's Joe again. I think I created a monster.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Gary caught me and Sean Porter canoodling in his shop? He was so disappointed. Yeah, that was his sacred space. And then here you and here Nat and pimply hormonal Sean come defiling it. Oh, wow, defiling. Yes. Well,
Why is she
stay
glitching?
mad over at the kiddie table. And I caught that you slip, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, I remember a lot of things. There are gaps, which suck, but I guess there'd be gaps if I were alive, so.
But you're also a construct from Riri's memory.
That's right.
I wonder what Gary would think of the suit. You know, see me fly. He probably tripped. Yeah. Especially if you knew what you were doing with it. All right, not this again. Talk about defiling sacred spaces. Meanwhile, you out here being a whole ass criminal. I told you I got it under control. For now.
Until it all falls apart.
Right.
Let's get out of here.
And go where?
I have one last place I want to go.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man, I haven't been here since
that night.
But it might help you get some perspective.
I never lost perspective. Figure after this, it's 1, 2 more jobs, and then I am out.
And you think Parker will let you go?
Yeah, exactly.
He's not Al Capone.
You don't know that.
Well, all right then. All right, open the doors. Let's see what we're working with.
I think they have to keep doing the glitchy just to remind us that she's not real. Maybe. I'm not sure.
This is crazy.
Does it still smell the same, Ree?
Can you smell?
Too much.
Oh, snap! It's my God!
Oh, God.
Ree,
Oh, boy.
come see if this still has flavor.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Riri?
Oh, my God.
I can't even imagine witnessing that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
She's glitching out.
Okay. If you can hear, I think you're having a panic attack. All you have to do is breathe, okay? In and out. You do that with me. In, out.
Yeah.
In, slower, out. Good. Again. In, out.
There we go.
Helping her through that trauma.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anytime. She just came home from college. Can you tell me what this is about?
Okay.
What's going on? Hi.
These officers are here for you.
Ms. Williams, I'd like to ask you about relationship to Stuart Clark.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. Did he die?
Expert computer tech, street name Rampage, if that helps.
Did he say he knew me?
He was found dead this morning.
Damn.
Dang.
You think Riri has something to do with this?
The phone logs indicate she is the last person to have called.
Damn.
He didn't pick up, though.
I met Stuart on a job interview. We exchanged numbers. I tried reaching out once, but he never answered.
If anything else comes to
I
mind,
mean, that's
we'd appreciate
basically true. You gotta keep it, like, as close to the truth as possible.
Yo, they could have murked me. I knew something was off. Shit. They know everything about me. About Ma. Zay. I need to get ahead of this.
Yeah.
Ahead of him.
Yeah.
I need that hood.
No.
Uh-oh.
What else can he do?
First, he's not magic. He's just a regular dude in a magical outfit. He said so himself. He's nothing without that hood.
Okay.
So we can know what we're up against.
And how exactly do we analyze it without ending up like Rampage?
That part.
Right.
That heirloom heist. Parker will be so distracted with Hunter Mason, he won't even notice if I take just a little piece of his hood.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I can figure that out. We still have the heirloom design plan.
Nah. Slug said heirloom security is tight. I can't even bring my suit inside, but without it, I'm completely naked.
But you have her? Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm not even gonna get into how awkward that transition was.
Oh, nah. Joe has a prototype for a biometric skin material. We can cover bionic enhancements. Might need a bit of tinkering, but I think it could be just what I need.
And you're
It
gonna
has no metal?
You're gonna make that tonight?
Joe's prototype is about to get a Riri Williams upgrade.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess you just 3D print it.
Yeah. How long does it take to get places here?
Yo, don't yoga people listen to gongs? Not news about their own illegal activity?
You can listen to whatever you want.
We gotta cancel this heirloom gig.
No.
Nah, for real, I can't find anything on Hunter Mason, man. No vices, no weaknesses. Hell, no social media. That's weird.
Yeah, that's how you keep it clean.
I need your head in the game.
Says the guy who's trying to derail the whole mission because he's scared of a glorified garden.
And Riri's suit ain't a catch-all. It's making you too confident. And you think the crew would be down to go into this half-ass just because you're blinded by your personal vendetta? Think, Parker.
Maybe you're right.
The founder and CEO
All right,
made a public statement regarding the crime, saying these are simply petty thieves trying to make a buck.
Oh.
No. We hit the target as planned.
Oh, okay.
What's the connection?
That's how it is, huh? No discussion? Well, hell, man, we used to do this together. Maybe you don't need my help no more.
It's just that I see the bigger picture, John. You gotta trust me.
I do trust you, man.
I trust that you're crazy.
What happened to this place?
I was trying to create a neural link between myself and a computer chip to test the potential for
What the
prosthetic implants.
hell?
Whoopsie.
What the
What did you
hell?
do?
I thought the install would be simple enough, but I must have shorted something. Would you help?
Do you happen to have any of that biometric skin you designed?
Oh.
There's some on the counter.
Eee.
I put local anesthetic.
It's checking out your schematics. Got some ideas for that biomesh.
So gross.
We could upgrade it with some enhanced silicone gridding for cloaking.
Eesh. He's crazy.
Cloak it from x-rays, metal detectors.
Can they be used to violate all kinds of concealed weapon laws?
Yes, narc.
That's his job.
This is all black market tech that I've heavily modified and can be traced back to me. You can't use it to make something even more illegal.
But Joe, we can make something legit. Think about the possibilities.
Oh, God.
Yo, where's your peroxide?
What's she gonna find? What's she gonna
What
find?
is this? Wheat flour?
No. Riri, please put Dad back.
Is it explosives?
No.
The hell, Joe? Why is he in a baggie?
Oh,
I knew it was someone
no.
dead. Yeah.
Aw. Are you gonna put it back inside?
A rich techie whose dad's name was Obadiah S?
Obadiah is a common name.
It absolutely is not.
No. So yeah, he's rich.
Who are you really, Joe?
Obadiah Jr.
I'm Ezekiel.
Oh.
Stain.
As in Obadiah Stane, COO of Stark Industries.
Oh my gosh.
BFF to Howard Stark, mentor to Tony
That's
Stark, died
right.
in that horrible plane crash. That Stane?
Wow.
The plane story's a lie.
What?
The truth is, Dad died trying to kill Tony Stark.
That's right, yeah.
And I've spent my whole
I thought
life...
that he was alive. Like, that he was gonna be like, he's not actually dead. I was like, what?
And you come knocking on my door with that same iron energy. It's a non-starter, Riri. I cannot be a party to whatever you're up to.
I get his perspective.
I didn't know.
Well, clearly.
You're good at this. Could have been a doctor.
Yeah.
Anything, really.
She wants to be an engineer.
Why the iron suit?
Because I could.
You said that before. Why'd you really build it? Were you a fan?
The real fan was Gary.
Oh.
Stepdad. He used to talk about Stark all the time. He was a mechanic, but he had an aviator's brain. He used to say the best way to know a thing is to take it apart, put it back together.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. At least you had a good example. I had an ironmonger. You're lucky to have had a Gary.
Aww.
Nobody asked. But I say you're not your dad unless you choose to be. You're your own you.
That's true.
That's right.
We're friends, right?
Aww.
Don't take advantage of the friendship, though.
Yeah. He's gonna give it to her.
Implement your upgrades. But promise me this won't blow back on me.
Oh, God.
You should take Gary's advice. Break yourself down. See what you're made of.
Oh.
Got this in like a Cocoa sunrise.
All right. Last metal check before we head to Heirloom. The sensors in these greenhouses are no joke. Everyone needs to stick to their jobs. Got it?
There's still a lot of metal, like on their clothes and everything. But I guess some of it, there's only some metals that are not allowed, is what they said.
Were you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Tell us what you see.
I see 5 greenhouses.
Wow. That looks really cool.
Security seems light out here.
My turn. Cameras down in 3, 2, 1.
Oh. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Good job, Riri. Head to the watchtower.
Whew.
So far, so good.
Too good.
Hey, Mike, I'm seeing some lights out by you. Can you check it out? Hello.
Oh, gosh.
Clown, Ross.
Yeah, we're
Don't
set.
sniff those.
Stay by the watchtower, Riri. I'm coming to you.
Copy that.
Okay.
I'm staying put.
Ah.
Relax. You got this, Ree.
Okay. Is she afraid of water? Doing very well. Good job. Dang.
She
We
could have
didn't bring any like breathing apparatus.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself. It's like that doesn't have to be metal. That could be plastic.
Yeah, that's true. Could have just 3D printed one.
Now, chances are you're gonna enter directly underneath Hunter and Parker, so please be careful.
Yo, Ironhead, focus.
Reed, let me punch this dude right in the throat. Don't do anything.
Me and Riri are set.
Where's the boss?
Moving in on Hunter Mason.
What's up with this guy? Maybe she's gonna find out that he's actually a nice guy?
I don't
Probably
think so.
not.
There have been whispers about a flamboyant young upstart pruning the competition.
What the hell?
Uh-oh.
You're writing a check.
It's like Mission Impossible.
Well, that's what this is all about.
Push it in, push it in.
Money.
Oh, it works.
It worked.
Okay. All right, now get the hood. Make like a tree and leaf.
Back to the Future.
You don't have anything better to do right now?
Okay, I'm sorry. You're doing great. Just fine.
This will be more than enough to keep you and your friends happy. No, this isn't about money.
Is it not?
Well, why don't you tell me about myself? It's not about the money.
I bet. Ooh.
Can you get it? Okay.
Are you joking with this piece of paper? Sign a contract.
No.
No.
Ah, there we go.
Fire detectors are now disabled.
Uh-oh.
Light it up.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Not all the rare plants.
Old school.
We're gonna burn your greenhouses, one by one.
Has he got some seeds left over?
Me, my homies, we do. Hunter,
Would it, like...
sign the contract.
Reed, the meter. You don't want to set off any alarm.
Yeah, chill. Ay. Calm down. Uh-oh.
Can you feel it?
She's wearing a lot of metal.
In 3, 2, 1.
That looks concerning.
Uh-oh. Yeah, they didn't factor
They didn't
for this.
anticipate this.
Guys, the bio alert sensor's been triggered.
Shut it down.
I can't. The what?
Jerry, what's going on?
Uh-oh. Is it because of her...
No.
Someone else is there.
Somebody talk to me.
No, it's the fire. It's protecting itself.
Everyone okay? Come on, give me an update.
Hood, we in danger, girl.
You in danger, girl.
We in danger, girl.
What the hell did you do? I didn't do anything. One of the geniuses in your crew triggered the sensor.
Oh, you're right.
We're all trapped.
Yeah, I don't
You're
want
right.
you to panic, but they are losing their...
It was the metal.
It's time for you to get out of there.
They're as good as dead. You have no power here. Now, take your pennies and get out of my sight.
Damn, he didn't like that.
Uh-oh.
I said, get out of my sight.
Whoa, he came prepared with a plastic gun.
Okay.
How long does it take to get a piece of that?
Oh. Okay. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh,
He's taking him out.
Yeah, he's not afraid to resort to murder. Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
He's not looking at her, though, right? He can't see
No,
her.
he can't see her.
Are his eyes black?
Yeah.
Oh.
They were for a second.
You've just witnessed a murder.
Oh, the piece of cape.
Nice. Yeah, like that's gonna work. Is everybody gonna die?
Get to the greenhouse. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Parker.
Well, your boss is dead already, so.
He can still be here.
Oh, he's just killing everybody.
Shit.
Dang.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Witness no more murders.
I know, right? Dang. Ow. Hope she
I got it. I got the hood.
Close it up. Oh, shit. Oh, no.
That's horrible.
The building is in self-defense mode. It's cutting off connection to the greenhouses and pumping carbon dioxide into them. I'm coming to get you.
No, just direct me to an unaffected greenhouse and get the rest of the crew to safety.
But Riri, you have to save them. I'll be fine.
Really?
Okay, I'm on it.
Damn.
Where's she gonna go?
I don't know. Oh my gosh.
So many so many security guards get killed in this tale.
I feel like Parker's family is falling apart. Oh, Jesus. Ouch. Because once they find out that he didn't try and save them. Uh-oh.
Why are you in your suit?
Ah!
You little...
I need you.
Uh-oh. He doesn't have knives.
How'd you get that, Riri?
Yeah, shove it in your bra.
Where's Parker?
John.
What'd you do, Riri?
Explain.
Explain it.
Damn.
I know y'all killed Rampage.
See, we don't do loose ends around here.
Oh.
And you just became...
Yeah, you did.
Dude, you should have kicked him in the nuts when you had the chance.
I knew it and I let him talk me down.
You got the
Oh,
laser.
she got the laser thing, yeah.
Laser his face off.
Pow, pow, nice. Get him close and then laser.
Laser.
Come on, girl. It's okay. Wow. Okay, is he saving everyone or not? Okay, he is. Or is he gonna kill them all?
I think he's saving them.
Okay. Phew. Dang. Why doesn't he just... I guess I was gonna say, why doesn't he just throw the knife?
She needs to go back for that laser thing because that skin is tied to Ezekiel.
That's right. Yeah. We're leaving all sorts of loose ends and problems in this episode.
Her DNA is all over the place, by the way.
That's
Every time she
true.
gets cut.
Now, typically, Parker likes to be present for demotions, but...
Find that laser.
Suffocating.
Yeah,
Idiot.
dummy.
Please keep talking.
Yeah. Aww, like a
Nice.
hug. I got you, bestie.
I guess there's oxygen in there.
Yeah.
You okay?
She can't leave him to die. She won't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Door sealed.
Oh, I guess she...
3, 2, 1.
But she...
Aww. But that's Parker's cousin. I can't believe she just left him there.
Why? Why not?
Because...
He was just trying to kill her.
I get it, but she's supposed to be a hero. She's supposed to be a good person. You still save them.
Anybody got eyes on him?
We can't wait.
Riri, fly over and find him.
Oh, shit. She basically killed him.
Yeah, the same way Aquaman.
The same way Batman kills people.
Yeah.
Do you see him? Did he make it out?
Oh my god.
He's in one of the greenhouses and he's not moving. I'm so sorry.
I guess the brother's comm wasn't working anymore.
No, I guess not.
Riri, your arm, the biomesh.
Yeah.
You gotta go back. Oh,
Ah,
god
shit.
dang it.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a legitimate spiral now. I would be feeling sick.
What?
Oh, here we go. We got a reveal coming.
I trusted you.
Uh-oh.
John, trust. You trusted. You trusted me. You trusted. Is this a part of the plan? For John to die?
What plan?
Answer me!
Oh, you're dealing with shit that you don't even know about. You don't tell it to answer you. Uh-oh, who is it? Oh, crap.
To be haunted by that.
Yeah.
Just put the cape back on, it'll all go away.
Show me this.
Is he saying a name? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All you have to do is breathe. Just breathe. Talk to me. Breathe.
Oh, she's in a real pickle.
Good.
She's not good.
No, I'm not.
Damn.
It got really, really serious. I don't like that she left him behind.
I'm confused by that. Like, what was she supposed to do?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I see why she kind of had to, because he was the one that was going to tell them all.
Yeah.
Like,
it's either like leave him there or die.
I get it. But, okay, she was already having issues with the whole being branded as a criminal thing. And Parker was all like, well, yeah, you're a criminal. Like, we're all criminals. Like, get over it, you know? And she didn't like that because in her mind...
She also didn't save any of the security guards or the guy that, Anthony Ramos, the first guy Anthony Ramos killed, the CEO. She's watched a lot of people die.
Okay, I get that. I get that. Okay, fine. But I think in that moment, it's like, this is someone that she knows. And so Parker was out there killing all these people, right? Like, he was the one doing the killing. But in that moment, she had a choice where, I mean, I guess you could argue that in the moment before with all the security guards, she had a choice as well. But in that moment, she truly did have a choice of like, all right, if she closes the door on him, he will definitely die. And I guess you could say that even though she didn't kill him with her own hands, she killed him, right? But if she just, I don't know, she could have like knocked him out and then just like dragged him outside for some oxygen.
Okay.
And then left him.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? That's kind of what I thought she was going to do. But the fact that she didn't, I was just really shocked and surprised.
No, you're right.
By that.
She could have done that.
But then I guess if, you have to weigh out all of the possibilities, right? I guess if he'd lived, then they know all about her. They could come after her mom and friends, or whatever. So I
just feel like you end up with a Breaking Bad situation where now he's in her basement and she's trying to figure out what to do, and that's a very early episode of Breaking Bad. Anyway.
Yeah.
You don't know that episode?
I don't remember.
They had a dude in the basement, and like Jesse and Walt were trying to figure out what to do because he was alive. And
oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So she's definitely in a predicament right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter because Parker knows.
As soon as he said, this is not going to find its way back to me, right? I was like, I've seen a movie. Like, I know how this works.
Right.
Yeah, so I knew it was going to get left behind or something. Something bad was going to happen with that.
I do like how they made a connection from this with Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really cool. I didn't see that coming.
Right.
It's nice, you know? It's like, oh yeah, it's connected.
Well, she's got a piece of that cape, and so she can analyze the data on that and try to figure out,
Yeah, once she like calms down from her panic attack, then yes, the next course of action is we have to analyze the cape. There's no time anymore.
Things have definitely gone way off have gotten really bad for her.
Yes.
So she's getting hit from all angles is what it feels like, because she's effectively lost her crew now. And it depends if whether or not Anthony Ramos is going to like let her know that he knows, True. Because it's like, how do you play that going forward? Because presumably there's still one more heist that they have to do. Mm-hmm. And so does he kind of do what you say and just kind of play it cool and be all like, yeah, we're having a meeting? Or does he just come and secretly kill her or confront her? Right.
It's like one of two options, really. But I guess we can assume that he was the one that killed Rampage.
Mm-hmm.
So like, why wouldn't he just come after her?
Right.
I'm very curious, though, as to who is the entity that he is talking to and, like, what magical connection he has.
Well, they're definitely, bearing the lead on that one to keep you invested in the show to find out.
Yeah.
So we've been dancing around Mephisto for a really long time. So in the MCU. So it wouldn't surprise me if this is finally the reveal of Mephisto.
Yeah. I mean, that's a possibility.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, like, could it be Scarlet Witch? Or I have no idea.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
just thinking of, like, people who kind of have dealt with dark magics in the past. So
I think it's a lot less likely to be Scarlet Witch, but who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah.
This is a persnickety thing. It's going to feel like a complete, like, hard pivot, but I'm just a little bit like, how does the tech work with her best friend in the necklace exactly? Because, like, it's like this, right? And she's like bending down and stuff, and it's like getting in her sweater, and the friend looks like nothing is affected at all. Am I the only one that looks at that and wonders about that?
No, I'm sure there are other people who...
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so, like, I'm letting go of a lot of shit that doesn't make sense about that tech. I'm just going with it. But there's some physics that are just kind of basic where it's like, okay, now she's obscured a little bit. No one's paying attention to the fact that she glitches every now and then. Like, what's her name? Vanilla in Wreck-It Ralph?
Oh,
Penelope?
Yes.
Vanellope? I forgot her name.
Vanellope, yeah.
Yeah, you know how she glitches sometimes.
Yeah.
No one sees that when they walk by. Like, what's up with that girl? She sometimes disappears for half a second.
It's true, but
You
I guess the idea is no one actually cares. No one's actually really watching you unless they're Jaby Koay.
Yeah, I would notice that.
Jaby Koay looks at everything.
I would notice that, and I would then pull out my phone and start recording, and I'll go on TikTok right away or Instagram or something. Be like, get a load of this,
That's true. I just had a thought to jump from glitching to tech. There's a pattern here where Parker is hitting all of these big tech companies. He's not hitting any other like big companies doing other things. And so I guess I'm just curious because I feel like there has to be a connection, like a deeper connection, other than I'm just trying to hit the richest people. But I don't know what it is yet. I'm just putting it out there.
Well, can you be more elucidate a little further, please?
Well, just that, because the news thing said that, there's been some heists, like some robberies happening at these big tech companies. And so I was like, okay, it's interesting that all of the choices are tech companies and tech people.
Okay.
And so it feels personal to me. But, we're only in the third episode. We're halfway through the show. I don't know what that connection is. I'm wondering if it's maybe something to do with family or something like that in his past. And that's why he's hitting up all of these people.
That's quite possible.
Because it feels like very calculated and also like a personal attack to me. And so I'm waiting for that reveal. I hope it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have nothing to add to speculation. But I do want to comment about just the show a little bit further.
Sure.
So, yeah, like the 3 episodes so far, I can understand why Disney's doing this together. It almost feels like a mini movie in a way.
Yeah.
And where it leaves you, it definitely leaves on a nice cliffhanger that makes you want to know more and has you just invested enough that you want to keep coming back. If I had decided to watch let's say it's not a reaction video and I'm just watching this on Disney Plus, if I had committed to the 3 episodes that were out there, I probably would be too invested at that point to quit.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
However, if I didn't make it through past episode 1, if I didn't make it past episode 2, I'm like, you know what, I'll come back to it in a week or something. I probably just wouldn't.
No, I agree. I think if I'd had just seen episode 1, and they were doing just a single release, I would have seen episode 1 and been like, oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah, I'd have forgotten about it.
And then I would have forgotten about it the following week.
Yeah.
Or I wouldn't have prioritized
watching
it unless a bunch of my friends were like, oh my gosh, have you watched it?
Yeah.
Then I'd be like, okay, I guess I better check it out. But Yeah, the 3-episode format for this was definitely a good idea because I feel like it gives you more time with Riri and with, you know, the other characters that we really liked, like Natalie and Joe, aka Ezekiel, and all of that. And now the stakes are really high. And like you said, it's ended on a good cliffhanger. So yeah, I'm invested.
Did you wonder at all why Riri didn't like use some scotch tape or something and tape that stuff to her wrist, her forearm? Like it was just in there.
Better.
It was just in there as opposed to
I just assumed that it was a kind of sticky material. Maybe?
Apparently not, because that shit fell off.
She was involved in a really hardcore fight.
If she used some duct tape, that wouldn't have gone anywhere.
Well, like maybe I don't know.
She went swimming.
I don't know what's in duct tape. Maybe duct tape has like some stuff that's.
It doesn't have metal. I can tell you that much.
I know.
But,
that whole metal thing as well was kind of baffling to me because I was looking at all the clothes and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, but your buttons have metal. Like your necklace has metal. Your zipper has metal.
I think that no. So.
It's specific types of metal, right, that can be used for weapons.
It's when she pulled off the grate, right, to go into the what do you call that?
The duct.
The air duct. Yeah, that was metal, right? It sounded very heavy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, perhaps there's a certain volume of metal that there's an allowance for in that room, and for whatever reason, her little laser thing exceeded that.
Yeah, something like that.
But,
I think like they said something about, you know, certain types of metals or whatever. So I'm like, okay, fine. I guess I'll buy into that.
The whole thing is a little bit contrived.
Yeah.
You just have to go with it, unfortunately.
Yes.
Like they're aiming for like Mission Impossible 1, you know, with Tom Cruise and his descent.
Right. Because like when they were taking off all their jewelry, I was like, okay. And then I saw Clown still had like, it looked like metal beads or whatever on her braids.
Yeah.
And so I was like, aren't you? Okay, never mind. Maybe those ones don't count. I don't know. Or maybe they're plastic but painted to look like metal.
Yeah, well, at that point, there's enough going on in the show. Like there are much bigger things that bother me that doesn't even faze me.
It's like, this whole time I've been like, yeah, it's fine. And then it comes to the metal and I'm like, sorry, no.
No, because I'm just very fixated on how this camera system works because it's like it's projecting so much light, right? It's projecting enough light to look like a real person is there, like in 3-dimensional space.
Yeah.
That's extremely sophisticated to put into a little tiny, like, I'm like, okay, fine. Let's say that works. Let's just go with it. It's magic. But if it moves at all, like what... Is there a compensating factor of some kind when it goes into her sweater? I don't understand how it's penetrating that. Like that's what annoys me, and I get really fixated on dumb shit like that. Like just make it longer so that it's hanging out right here. So the necklace is always here. She can't ever turn around; she'll disappear.
Right.
You know,
I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Anyway, that's this kind of stuff that just like makes my head like twitch a little bit. I'm like, what? How? So anyway, everything else after that, I'm like, well, if I have to buy into this nonsense,
to buy into
everything else has to just work.
Yes,
it's fine. Like the person with the nails does not actually have to be in there to hack. Okay, that's not how hacking works. You can use nodes from everywhere. That's like when these huge companies and suffer massive losses, you think they get hacked because someone's inside the room?
That's true.
You know that's not how that works.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Slug could just be like at home.
Slug could literally be in China. Slug doesn't have to be anywhere near there. You node your way forward.
But we love Slug.
Right.
I love when they strut in the room.
No, right. But like the thing is, what makes it more suspenseful is that Slug is there.
Uh-huh.
That's what's suspenseful, is that Slug is inside the facility and could die. So you go with it. Like, I can suspend my disbelief on that. It's the camera getting obscured that's projecting her best friend that I just cannot get past.
Sure.
God damn it.
Sure.
It's just so stupid. Like, that's dumb. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, but I'm trying to like not think about it too hard, and it's just glitching, and like people are just walking by and don't give a fuck. I'm like, what? Why wouldn't they care? I would be scared.
Sure. Yeah.
But
exactly that. Uh-huh.
And so anyway, her leaving dude behind, I'm like,
that's the least of your worries. You're more concerned about whether or not a hologram is realistic.
Yeah. Her leaving. I mean, honestly, like, what was she supposed to do? I'm thinking like the air's running out in the room. I'm not thinking about his ass. I'm thinking about my own. I gotta get out of there. He's decided to try to kill me. Well, fuck you. Goodbye. I'm out. So like that's me in the moment in a panic. I understand her doing that. She's not a perfect character.
No, I think that's the whole point, right? It's like, yes, she is a superhero, right? But she's not perfect. And in fact, very far
She's
from
flawed.
perfect.
Yeah. And that's I would buy into that move, you know? Aquaman did that. Batman did that. I can buy Riri doing that. It's fine.
By superhero rules, if you just let them die of their own accord and you didn't actually physically kill them, you were not responsible for that.
Her character makes a number of mistakes that lands her in hot water. Like that's very evident. It's very canonically accurate as far as what the show is showing us. Like her showing up to save Anthony Ramos's brother or cousin, whatever. I forgot the relationship.
Cousin,
their cousin,
think,
right?
yeah.
So she's literally got the thing in her hand like this. When she goes to open the door, I'm like, are you for real? Like, why wouldn't you put that shit in your shirt and hide it so he can't see it? See? No more tissue. It's gone.
It's right there, Jaby.
That would have been fine if he saw it sticking out of her neck. But like...
No, because you're right. There are certain things that are contrived. They have to happen because, you know. So, like, yes, maybe you would put it in your pocket or something right away.
Something.
Just
anything.
In your boob pocket.
Yeah.
In your pants.
And it maybe fell at the bottom of her shirt. She's like, oh shit, how'd that get there? You know? I don't know. Because they needed him to see it.
Right.
Right.
Because otherwise, well, yeah. Because otherwise he wouldn't have a reason to fight her.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he'd be very suspicious. He'd be like, wait, how did you get here? I was just with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's odd that she didn't put that in her shirt right away. It's very odd. And you just have to go, okay, well, she makes dumb moves sometimes. And that's
I think that's the interesting thing as well is like, you forget that, like, I don't know how many years she's been at university, but she's probably under 20. If she went to MIT when she was 15 and it takes 4 years to graduate, or I don't know, maybe she's post-grad now, but she's very young.
Let me ask you something. Let's say you walk by an ATM and it just spits out like $1,000.
Damn.
Right?
Don't ask me that.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And like, first thing you do is look around.
Uh-huh. They have cameras on the ATM.
Okay, so, you're not thinking about that. You're thinking about the $1,000, and you take it. Are you gonna be walking around with that $1,000 like this? And
oh
no,
no.
The first thing you're gonna do is put it inside your bra, or in your pocket,
in my pocket, in my
or
purse.
in your purse,
yeah,
or something. And so for her to not hide that right away is so absurd, but like it's fine because that fucking camera works. So it keeps showing her best friend everywhere with perfect, like supreme detail from this tiny little thing. It's fine. It doesn't matter anymore. Nothing else matters. It's fine. Everything is acceptable at this point.
It's true. It's fine.
And for some reason, the cape didn't like warn him when someone was cutting into it.
I was kind of like, okay, I guess we don't understand what the cape is because I think we keep thinking that it's going to be like Doctor Strange's and they don't call it a cape. I guess we should start calling it a hood. But, you know, I guess it's not sentient in that regard. Like it doesn't know or it won't trigger alarm bells.
Right.
So, yeah, I guess we'll find out more about it in next episode.
The only person who made sense to me while watching is Fingernails. That's Slug. That's the only one where I'm like, I get you. I get your character design and the performance that goes with it.
Yeah. No, I think that they feel really authentic.
Slug is the only one.
Yeah, I enjoyed hearing them talk about their dreams, about like, oh yeah, I just want to go home and open up a Michelin star lounge. I'm like, oh, that's a really
but
cute
like
dream.
even when shit was going down, and I can't remember the dude's name, the tall one who he pinned Clown's face into the thing, right? Or
John?
John, whatever.
The cousin.
Yes. Slug was the one who had to look. Like,
I know.
That was the one that made me laugh. You know, like Slug is the only one in that crew that I actually am like, oh, okay, yeah, I understand and I believe you.
You feel like a person.
You feel like a person. There was a moment where Clown made me laugh because because she was mad at John and she didn't get an apology.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
No, I like some of the members of our crew. Like they're fun and colorful.
I don't know what the design of the door is, but when one of the, are they twins? Like
siblings,
when she was trying to like break the glass, I started laughing. I don't know why. It just didn't look real to me. And then the other one was trying to punch the glass. I'm like,
oh yeah,
equally looks fake.
It's like, no, that's not gonna work. I know you're strong, but like, no.
It's also what? Like, why would you use your fist?
Yeah, like why?
Like, there's so much stuff in the room. Use one of those things. Like, why would you use your fist? It doesn't make any sense.
Because they're not the brains, they're the brawn, I guess.
But your fist is the, like...
I know.
I would have used my elbow or something, or my foot to kick it in. Trying to punch through that is the dumbest thing you could do. Like, okay, when I watched a fireman break into an apartment that was on fire, right, in front of me, he didn't punch the door. Like,
pow!
He donkey kicked that shit because that was the efficient way to get into that. It's like either that or you do a thrust kick forward, right? Like, you're not going to punch it. That's so stupid. Why would you do that? Anyway. But the fact is the camera worked. And so everything else is fine.
Exactly. That is the decision we've come up with, the consensus here. Camera worked. We can forgive everything else.
So it's not even a camera; it's a projector.
Yes.
But I'm invested at this point. As silly and contrived as things are, I'm invested, and I need to see where this goes.
Yeah, I need to know.
So
I need to know what's up, especially with the question mark over Parker's hood and the implications of like what that connection could be.
It's killing him. I mean, you might be right. It might have something with Scarlet Witch because that seemed to be like messing her up. Was it Scarlet Witch or Agatha?
Both, because they both were using the Darkhold.
Yeah, and that was messing them up. It's a very similar mechanism or consequence here.
I mean, it's something. It's definitely not like light magic. White magic, it's the dark stuff.
It just makes his back look ugly. So, scales and all.
Yeah, bro's been working out, though. Those back exercises, man. His waist. Yeah. Scales be damned.
Yeah, so there are definitely some redeeming qualities about the show. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I am Jaby Koay. This is...
Achara Kirk.
Peace out.